Then I'd also like to say something about the history of the Anabaptists. Anabaptist history sometimes is traced back like to Menno Simons, and it's given a European history rather than going all the way back to the time of the Lord Jesus Christ. When in fact, I believe that you can trace back a group of people who rejected the established church that later became the Roman Catholic Church, and was persecuted from about the 2nd century on. It was the 4th century when the Roman Catholic Church started, but they began to be persecuted by about the 2nd century because they rejected the established church teachings and the authority of those churches that were becoming less and less biblical and more kind of hierarchical in their practice. But even if you don't include the Anabaptists of Europe and whatever happened with Menno Simons and all of those things, you still don't need to worry about it, because the Bible speaks about Pudens, Claudia, and Linus, who were Welsh people who were slaves in Rome, but went back to Wales and witnessed and evangelized there. And there were churches that would have been Anabaptists or churches that trace back to the Lord Jesus Christ in the 1st century. Already, by the end of the 1st century, there were already churches in the British Isles. And in the United States of America, most of our churches have a Welsh history in them in some way. Now, that's not, I say most of the Baptist churches are that way, and some of the independent Baptists who are more Wesleyan, Methodist in their background, that wouldn't be true of. But it'd certainly be true of those Baptists who claim roots outside of Protestantism and outside of Catholicism back to the time of Jesus Christ.